I am thrilled to welcome you today to help us celebrate the success of Solarize Philly. We're at the home of Kate Zimick. Where's Kate? There's Kate. Kate was one of 186 homeowners who is installing solar through Solarize Philly. The mission of the Philadelphia Energy Authority is to grow the clean energy economy in the city of Philadelphia. We are doing that through the Philadelphia Energy Campaign, a $1 billion initiative over 10 years to advance energy efficiency and clean energy projects in the city. Conceived by City Council President Darrell Clarke, the goal of this program is not only to lower greenhouse gas emissions, but also to create 10,000 jobs in our city. So today, we are here to announce the outcomes of the first phase of the Solarize Philly program. We opened Solarize Philly in July and ran it through October, and our response was outstanding. 2,200 households expressed interest in the program. 186 signed contracts to have solar installed on their rooftops. 14 new jobs were created, half filled by women, half filled by minorities. 18 high school students trained in solar installation, and an additional 40 high school students will be trained over the spring and summer of 2018. We are now pleased to announce that we are reopening Solarize Philly in early 2018 with a subsidized financing option that will help solar be installed on low and moderate income residences. All homeowners can sign up for the program at www.solarizephilly.org. I'm pleased today to be joined by City Council President Clarke, Councilman Derek Green, Tony Gay from PICO, and our solar manager, Laura Rigel, all of whom will say a few words in a moment. We are grateful also to have our partners with us today, and I want to recognize them. First, from the Authority Board, we have Emily Shapira, who is also our Executive Director, and Adam Megalico, who is also the city's Energy Manager. Where's Adam? Thank you, Adam. This program would not be possible without the tremendous support we've received from the Department of Licenses and Inspection. And from L&I, we have Charlie Fagan and Pete DeLisi. Thank you. From the school district, we have Charles Lewis and Reggie Moten from the school district's Career and Technical Education Program. Joe Kiss from Kiss Electric. Roman Ryerchuk from Moore Energy. Roman, thank you. Micah Gold Markell from Solar States. Jeff Herron from CED Green Tech. And Chief Lepre from the Philadelphia Fire Department. Thank you for all of your help, and I'm now going to turn it over to Laura Rigel. Laura?
Thanks, Council President. I'm going to turn it over to Council President Clarke now, who's going to share a few words. Thank you, Council President.
How's everybody doing? This is a great day. Thank you, Chris and Em and Laura, all of the members of the Energy Authority. I want to thank you all so much for your awesome work. Every time I walk by the office, you guys are like hard at work, and you say, keep going, Clarke. We got this, right? So I really want to say how much I appreciate it. Earlier, Chris was talking about, us announcing and embarking on this very, very, very significant initiative. I can recall the day that we made it public. This guy running for office, he just got elected. His inauguration, standing on the stage, and he was talking about creating 10,000 jobs, and the guy happened to be your councilman, right? So I looked back at Councilman Green, as I said, at 10,000 jobs, but I looked around at Councilman Green and said, what in the world are you talking about, dude? Are you serious, right? But lo and behold, we are on our way. We are on our way. I mean, this is the energy, this is the job growth of the future, and I just want to say how excited I am, particularly for the new homeowner who's going to have the opportunity to set the template for what we need to do across the city. So to all of the sponsors, all of the people that have participated in it, guys, you have no idea how important this is as we embark on this very, very significant issue. It will not just be residential, it will be commercial. We're going to figure out a way to reduce your energy costs while allowing you to create more and more business in the city of Philadelphia. And at the end of the day, our wonderful school district, thank you guys so much for providing this opportunity to our young people to get in this new industry. So to everybody, I want to thank you all so much for your support. Move forward. Let's light the lights, right? Let's rock and roll. Awesome. Right now, you want me to introduce him? Or you want to do it? I'm not.
All right.
I'm not in that union. You got it.
All right. Thank you so much, Council President, for your leadership that supports our office every day. And I'll now introduce Councilman Green, who's been supportive of Solarize Philly since we launched in April. He was standing there with us on the roof of the library. So thank you, Councilman Green.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is truly a great day. Seems like every time we have a solar press conference, we don't have sun. We gotta do something about that. But Council President Clarke, thank you for your leadership in creating the Philadelphia Energy Authority. I'm really trying to provide new ideas and concepts and bring energy-saving solutions to the city of Philadelphia. All of the Philadelphia Energy Authority board and staff and all the partners that are here, thank you for all your work in making this happen. I'm glad that we're here at Kate's house, and I know Kate through Smith Playground. In fact, 2 of my staffers also applied to be part of the Solarize Philly initiative. So this is really a great opportunity for people to have an opportunity to take advantage of solar energy here in the city of Philadelphia. And when you look around the country, we have about 1.5 million solar systems in the nation. However, in Pennsylvania, we have some work to do. Our neighbors in Maryland have about 45,000 solar systems, and our neighbors in New Jersey have about 75,000 solar systems. We only have 17,000 here in Pennsylvania. However, we've made some changes and we're doing better. In 2016, we were ranked 26th. Now we're ranked 17th in this year. So we're making some changes. We're moving up. I know Governor Wolf just announced a major solar energy program on November 29th of this year to really help push solar energy not only in the city of Philadelphia, but throughout the Commonwealth. But as initiatives like this, Solarize Philly, we have an opportunity to provide education to young people and give them an opportunity to develop a skill and a job and hopefully a career in the solar industry, as well as working with all the partners where we provide jobs like Council President Clarke talked about. So I'm happy to be a part of this initiative. It's a great public-private partnership here in the city of Philadelphia. I'm glad to be a part of it and just be one person to help continue to promote Solarize Philadelphia and Solarize Philly, and I hope that in 2018 we go beyond what we've done already and accomplish so much. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Councilman Green. Now I'll be introducing Vice President of Government and External Affairs, Tony Gay from PICO. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Laura, and I'm with Councilman Green. We need some sun out here. I'm going to keep my coat on. So, I think the key thing we can say about today is partnership. And PICO is really glad to be here today and partner with the city, the Philadelphia Energy Authority, Solarize Philly, Solar States, and obviously Ms. Simic, we want to thank you for being one of the trailblazers in this effort. So partnership is the key word. As I look back over the past couple years, it was a process. And it started for PICO when we came together with all of these groups, government again, other public utilities, advocates, both for low income, for those who want to advocate smarter energy. We came together in a collaborative and said, how can we do it better? What can we learn from each other? And it was a process. Sometimes we agreed, sometimes we didn't, but we got together and we made it happen in conjunction with a team effort, a partnership. And there's been some great results out of that. So on the PICO side, the technical side of things, connecting with the grid, we've come up with ways to make it easier for these connections to happen. And quite frankly, I'm proud to hear that we've gotten compliments from Simic, from Emily and others in the community saying this has been an easy process. We thought it was going to be hard, but it was an easy process. And we've done a number of things to make it easy. We've gone to a single meter solution. So when you have someone with solar, they will sometimes be taking energy from the grid. They'll sometimes be putting it back on. In the past, that required 2 meters. Well, we've made it a 1 meter situation. We've produced maps so people can see across our network the best places for solar. This is a highly technical thing, and sometimes there are areas which are constrained. Sometimes there are areas where it's easy to install solar, and so we've got maps to do that. And then one of the key things, and it always makes me feel good as part of PICO and part of the community, we work together to have new, smart, clean jobs for our youth, for our Philadelphia residents. So it's really been a win-win across the board. I do want to say that, and I want to give credit to our distributed energy team headed by Brian Barr. Brian's back there. Brian, wave, and the team wave. So you can have a strategy, but people have to make it happen. And Brian and his team on the PICO side has made it happen, and they're still looking for additional solutions. So we'll be working together with the Philadelphia Energy Authority, Solarize Philly, Solar States, other installers to make this a win-win and to broaden this in our community. So thank you, and thank you for allowing us to be a part of that, this effort, and we look forward to more accomplishments in the future. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Tony. So now it's my turn. I'm Laura Rugel, the solar manager with the Philadelphia Energy Authority. And thanks for joining us at our second annual outdoor press conference in December. We are excited to be here today to share the results of the first phase of Solarize Philly. The results far exceeded our expectations and resulted in real job creation. Collectively, participants in Solarize Philly invested nearly $3 million in rooftop solar. Thank you. Our 3 installers have already hired 14 new employees, and half of these positions are filled by minorities or women. So this is all since the program launched in July. We were so thrilled with the outcomes of Solarize Philly, we are already accepting signups for the next phase, which will include a subsidized financing option for low and moderate income households. I want to especially thank all 3 of our Solarize Philly installers, Solar States, KISS Electric, and More Energy, who are here with us today, and without you all, it would not have been a success, so thank you. Thank you. Solarize Philly is a citywide program to help Philadelphians go solar at home. All 186 homeowners who signed contracts for solar through this group buying program received discounts of about $2,000 below the market price of solar. We opened the first phase of Solarize Philly July 1st and closed it October 31st. I'll quickly walk you through our installation process and key outcomes from the first phase. Let me use one of our actual phase 1 installations as an example, the home of Kate Zimick, who we're in front of today. So Kate found out about Solarize Philly as an info session of Solarize Philly on Facebook and came to one of the events that we held in the River Wards. She then signed up on our website to learn more about the program. In total, 2,200 households across the city of Philadelphia took this step to express interest in installing solar at their homes. To get the word out, we presented at 18 community meetings citywide and partnered with neighborhood-based solar efforts, including Solarize East Falls, Solarize Center City, and Solarize River Wards. After Kate signed up online, she sent us her PICO bill and other details about her home. We then reached Kate on the phone and referred her to Solar States. About 1,000 of those who signed up provided the required information and were contacted by one of our 3 installers with a free solar assessment and project quote. Kate was one of the 186 homeowners who signed a contract to move forward with solar on her home. Collectively, participants in Solarize Philly invested $3 million in rooftop solar. Once Kate signed her contract, Solar States applied for approval from PECO to connect her solar to the electric grid. Solarize Philly participants saw a quick turnaround of permissions from PECO because of recent progress they have made related to solar. In early September, PECO established a distributed energy group, who's mostly here today, shout out in the back there, focused entirely on the interconnection of solar and other distributed energy projects. The team was enormously helpful through constant communication and mobilizing quickly to handle the influx of applications. I just want to thank Brian Barr, Kim, Alex, Josh, and George for all being here today in particular. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. After Solar States received permission from PECO to hook solar up at this point in the electric grid, they went to the Department of Licenses and Inspections for an electrical permit for Kate's installation. Solarize Philly participants also saw a quick turnaround of permissions from L&I because of recent progress they've made related to solar as well. In 2016, L&I streamlined the permitting process for solar with support from the Office of Sustainability. L&I further streamlined the process to handle the influx of applications associated with Solarize Philly. I want to thank Charlie Fagan and Pete DeLisi for showing up today and showing your ongoing support for the program. Thank you. Thank you. Once Solar States received interconnection permission and an electrical permit, they ordered equipment for Kate's installation. I'd like to specifically thank our pre-qualified equipment distributor, CED Green Tech, represented today by Jeff Herron. CED, thank you, Jeff. CED provided locked-in pricing for Solarize Philly equipment that withstood recent global fluctuations in the price of solar panels. This is a big deal. Thank you, Jeff. All three of our installers are now hard at work getting all of the necessary permissions and installing solar across the city. We expect all Phase 1 installations to be complete by early 2018. To guarantee customer satisfaction and safety, PEA has contracted with Harness the Sun and Celentano Energy Services to conduct quality assurance assessments of the installations as part of Solarize Philly. These inspectors have already begun inspections of Solarize Philly installs, and their findings are confirming that our installers are upholding the best industry standards in their workmanship. Shout out to Spencer Wright, who's here, one of our inspectors. Thank you, Spencer. Wonderful. Once Kate's solar is installed, which it pretty much is, and turned on, she will start saving on her electric bills. Solar typically pays for itself in less than 10 years. Then for the remainder of the system's 25-year lifespan, Kate will be pocketing thousands of dollars in savings. In nearly all cases, Solarize Philly customers are paying less per month for solar financing than they were previously paying to PECO, meaning that they come out cash positive in the first month of having solar. Residential solar creates jobs. Since Solarize Philly launched in July, our 3 installers have hired 14 new employees. In fact, because of the boom in local demand for solar, the state recently listed solar installation as a high priority occupation for Philadelphia County. We are pleased to share that half of the new positions created so far by our installers were filled by minorities or women. And as local demand for solar continues to grow, we want to ensure that a steady stream of well-trained and diverse installers are ready to claim these living wage jobs from all parts of the city. As part of Solarize Philly, the Philadelphia Energy Authority supported the first solar installation training program to be offered by the School District of Philadelphia last summer. This 6-week course, called Find Your Power, took place in Benjamin Franklin High School's Renewable Energy Lab and was taught by staff from Solar States, including Micah and Spencer, who are with us today. Yeah, thank you. We selected 18 students from 10 schools to participate in the class, and there was a waiting list to sign up. This shows that the young people in our city are ready to take jobs in the green and growing solar industry. We plan to offer the Find Your Power curriculum to another 40 high school students in the spring and summer of 2018. We're also supporting the Energy Coordinating Agency, thank you for being here, Walt, and as well as Philadelphia OIC to develop solar training programs for adults. 2 recent trainees, Cottrell Holmes, graduate of Youth Build Philly, Yay, control. Okay, awesome. And Nate Robinson, also in the back, who was hired at Solar States through PowerCorp PHL, are part of Solar States team and have been installing solar on Kate's home over the past 2 days. They will be available afterwards if anyone wants to do interviews with them. Thank you, guys. We are so excited about the impacts of the first phase of Solarize Philly. We've decided to reopen the program in 2018. All homeowners interested in solar can sign up now at solarizephilly.org, and we will begin screenings for the next round in early 2018 in January. To ensure that all Philadelphians can participate in Solarize Philly, we're developing a subsidized financing option for low and moderate income households. Subsidized financing will be available to 45 households as a pilot program. The first group of subsidized households will be selected by April 1st, and income guidelines for that were posted today on our website, solarizephilly.org, so have a look. Collectively, participants in Solarize Philly invested nearly $3 million in rooftop solar through this program. Our 3 installers have already hired 14 new employees. This shows that solar really is a tool for economic development and for real job creation. We are extremely excited to be reopening the program in January. I want to conclude by thanking Council President Clarke, Councilman Green, our Chairman Chris Lewis, and Tony Gay from BECO, as well as Councilwoman Wanda Reynolds-Brown, who couldn't make it today, for your ongoing support of Solarize Philly. I also want to thank L&I and the Office of Sustainability, as well as our installers, for making this program possible. Now Solar States can get back to work on the installation on Kate's home. We'll also plan to lead a short tour of the installation in 5 minutes or so. We'll probably go in small groups where you can walk back through the alley, and Solar States team will walk you through what's involved in the installation. So come to the alley if you're interested in that, and our installation team will lead that tour. And we also have a tour, a drone that's flying overhead, I believe, that's connected to an iPad. So if folks are interested, I guess approach Micah, and you can see, oh, Dusty. Okay, Dusty in the back. If you want to see the actual roof, you can look at the screen there. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask them now or come up to us afterwards. But thank you all for joining us. Thank you.